Okay guys, it's story time. Okay, so today I'm gonna tell you guys about why I couldn't be on a reality TV show. Okay, you know how when you watch a reality TV show and someone acts a certain way and you're just like, oh my gosh, like they're crazy, or I don't know. And then you see them like in real life, or you see them on something else and you're like, okay, wait, they're actually like a normal human. Like, I don't know. I kind of understood how that happens, and in just a short amount of time. Anyways, so oh my gosh, I wish I had this 10-minute feature in some of my other videos, but maybe it's for the best that I didn't. It's my junior, I think it's my junior year. But okay, anyways, my best friend and I are watching some like mindless reality TV, and she was like, why don't we sign you up for fun? And I was like, heck yeah, like sounds great. And so we end up making my profile. We make it out to seem like I had this like super drama filled life and this and that going on, and basically, I don't know, definitely played myself up. And that's like November. Flash forward around like maybe like March time. But I end up getting a call, and it was that reality show, and they were like, hey, like came across your application, wanted to move on to like the next steps, like all this stuff, blah blah blah. So I end up calling my best friend. I'm like, you're never gonna guess who just reached out to me. She's like, no way, like you gotta go through with it, like you gotta play around with it. I'm not gonna go on the show, but like I definitely want to have some fun with it, like move on to the next steps. I think it was like a second application where I like filled out a little bit more information about myself, and we just like went to town on it, basically just like used like my real life events, but like dramatized it pretty much. And so anyways, of course, like they were eating that up. They reach out to me again, and they're like, okay, now we want to do a phone interview. And I was like, cool. Like, why? Like, sounds good. So they call me, and I just, it's like a different kind of person was born. It's like I didn't know who she was anymore. I don't know who she was trying to impress. I don't know what happened, but you know, they're asking all the silly reality show type questions. Like, if you're out at the bar and you see somebody attractive, like what do you do? Do you usually go up and talk to them? And I was like, yeah. I totally just like go up and talk to them. I don't do that. I don't do that. If you're vibing with someone at the bars, do you take them home? They're literally asking questions like, if you and someone else are going for the same person, like what do you do? And I'm just like spitting, like I get what I want, and like all this. I'm just like, the call finishes and I just felt bad about myself. I just remember being like, who the heck was that on the phone? Because it wasn't me. Like, I was like, oh. So I go immediately downstairs to my roommates, my best friend being one of them. I was just like, okay, I just got off my phone call. And they're like, how was it? And I said, I can't do this anymore. And they both just start like cracking up laughing. But I was just like, I literally don't know who that was answering those questions. Like, I was like, who was that? I was acting like I was a completely different person, trying to be like all bold and confident for who? For what? That reality TV show ends up calling me 5, 6, 7 more times. Didn't even answer it. I was like, I'm so ashamed and embarrassed to even try and act like anything anymore. It was quite the experience, I will say.